Welcome, welcome, welcome to FU Sports on FU TV. Subscribe, motherfuckers. Remember to subscribe. We're awesome. The most influential channel on the internet when it comes to sports. Just remember that. One of the most influential. And it happened so quickly. All right, we're watching UFC 295. It's happening right now. We're here late as always. All right, we're here late as always. We're watching UFC 295 in Madison Square Garden, my hometown, New York City. All right, let's listen to a little of this. All right, so Bob should be here soon. All right, let's see if I can lower this. Oh, it actually goes under. All right, good. All right, so he's coming out to Iron Man. Whoa. Savantini. All right, we had some issues. That's why we had some issues. I had to get my computer upgraded. It was crashing over and over again. So yeah, took a little while to get back, but I'm back. Not everything is on the channel right now. A lot of my buttons are malfunctioning, but we're here. You're watching FU Sports on FU TV. Remember, subscribe. All right, let's listen to a little of this and we'll be doing our play-by-play, bro. Got some Ozzy Osbourne over here, right? What's up, Garcia? I haven't been brainwashed by anyone. I don't know what you're saying. That's weird. Brainwashed me into what? Watching UFC? I've been watching UFC for over a decade. Probably almost 2 decades. I've been watching it since I was a little kid. All right. We got a Brazilian coming in here. It's a Brazilican. All right, we're having some issues here. My stream is buffering here. It's going a bit insane. Oh wow, my buttons are all kinds of fucked up on here. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Give me a moment. All right, so Sabatini just landed a decent right hand there, looking sort of like, sounded like Linguini. Linguini. Sabatini landed the right hand. Lopez throwing a left leg kick and missing. Sabatini jumping up with a leaping knee. Throwing a left kick from Sabatini is blocked by Lopez. Lopez is pressuring forward. 17 with a decent high guard. He's switching stances over and over and over again. I don't see why. Nothing really happening. Lopez pressing forward, kind of darting in and out. Sabatini's jumping in forward and throwing a big old karate kick-like kick, and then missing and then grabbing, and now holding and throwing multiple shots in the clinch. Sabatini landing a left and a right, kind of soft, nothing on it. Lopez putting Sabatini down. Now landing a nice little right hand. Sabatini is hurt bad, and he's being built up. The fight's over. Sabatini has been knocked the fuck out. Damn. That was quite a fucking beating. Let's listen to some of this. All right, so we got Donald Trump and Kid Rock sitting right next to each other in the crowd in Madison Square Garden. That's like the most like fabricated, like, we're all American, bro. Kid Rock, right? They just put him right next to Mr. Trump there. Two little trolls. All right. Sabatini's won, and he has an interesting kind of a mohawk mullet thing going on there. It's weird. All right, so that's a knockout for Lopez in the first round. Caught Sabatini while he was trying to. Sabatini really kind of trying to be all fancy with his footwork. Just eats a short little right hand and gets knocked the fuck out, ground and pounded. All right. Coming up right now, Bob's going to join the stream. And while we're waiting for Bob, remember, subscribe. to FU TV. That's where you find FU Sports, people. That's where you find the most influential channel, sports channel on the internet. Right? Oh, shit, it's raining. You know what that means, right? You know what it means when it's raining? It means you guys, when you subscribe to FU TV, not only do you rescue dogs, but you enter to win a chance to win an FU TV branded poncho. Remember. All right, let's listen to some of this post fight. He looks sort of like Chino Maidana. It's kind of weird. Yes, yes. All right. Dream, believe, make it happen, bro. Nice little short right hand on the temple. All right, so we got Bill Berg, a shitty comedian. I think that's his name, right? And we got Cheeto. We got Gaethje. We got a bunch of dudes there who got free tickets. They're hanging out in Madison Square Garden right now, my hometown. That's where I'm from, bro. All right, we're at a commercial right now. We're waiting for the next fight to happen. Bob is coming in right now. Bob will be on the mic in a couple of seconds. Everyone loves Bob, right? Be honest. All right. Hopefully my mic's is good. I told you guys we were upgrading the computer. It took me a long time to compile this show up again because it was all broken into a million pieces. We're almost there. We still got a lot of buttons that are missing, but I'm slowly building it back up. All right. So I'm going to turn on Bob's mic. All right, give me 1 second for the Bobster to enter. Bob is in the building. All right, hey Bob.
Hello.
All right, we're gonna have to adjust Bob's levels because the microphones are all over the place. All right, so Bob, how are you feeling? Oh, you got to put your headphones on, Bob. All right, you're watching FU TV. This is FU Sports. We're doing a play-by-play of UFC 295.
The only fight companion worth turning into.
Yes, this is the most influential sports channel of the decade. Let's listen to some of the UFC card.
He looks like a video game character.
He does. He looks like a bad creative character. Doesn't he?
He looks like he's trying to get cast as Lex Luthor.
He does. All
Is
right.
that a turkey on your poster? Is that man dressing up as a turkey?
Yes, he is a turkey.
Interesting.
Wait, that's offensive.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's supposed to be a Native American or something. Is he? He's Brazilian.
I have no idea.
All right, keep speaking, Bob. I'm testing your mic out.
I just think he looks a bit like a turkey.
You think he's a turkey?
Thematically appropriate. We are in the month of Thanksgiving.
We are. That's true.
Is this foreshadowing that he's going to lose?
I don't know. He dressed up as a turkey when he was in the Israel lasagna fight too. It's kind of intimidating, isn't it? He looks sort of like he's in the movie Last of the Mohicans.
He looks like he would go really well with a side of mashed potatoes.
He's pretty densely muscled, isn't he?
Better eating.
All right, let's see if my music works. Okay, it's weird. It looks like my buttons are not. Are they working, Bob? I don't hear anything.
I can hear the that guy.
Yeah, but I don't hear
talking.
the music. I just put on some like.
No, I just hear.
Oh,
the
there it
cars.
is. There it is. Came up mad late, bro. My it's still having a little bit of issues with the controls. I had to basically recompile everything, everything I built. All right, so how you feeling about this card, Bob? It's in MSG.
Oh gosh,
Madison
our
Square
old
Garden.
stomping
UFC.
grounds.
Yep, they now. I think they started in Brooklyn and now they're in New York all the time, aren't they? I feel like they are.
Well, I remember when they finally got approved to be in New York.
Yeah, I remember. Actually, they were outlawed for a long time. I'm gonna make a wild guess that was probably.
Yeah, I think it was an insurance thing, wasn't it? Or was it a betting thing? I don't remember what the issue was specifically.
It was a scam. I think it was I think it was boxing promoters just not wanting to like hamper the popularity of MMA. So they call it human cockfighting and all that. And it was outlawed for a long time.
That's kind of what it is.
Well, I mean, you could say the same about boxing.
Yeah, but I mean, cockfighting involves their feet. So that is a way in which it is different than
Yeah,
boxing.
I'm adjusting our mics. It might be a little bit loud. They're peaking, so I'm trying to fix them right now. Actually, I'll leave them how they were. I know it's always a thing. It's always a thing on this channel. What's kind of the theme? We're always doing mic adjustments, but it's always last minute. Bob, speak, please.
Bob is speaking.
Bob is speaking into her mic. All right, now I am speaking into my mic. I'm just adjusting it. You know how it is.
Do you know why the word rap has a W at the front of it, even though it's silent?
Why?
It's left over from Anglo-Saxon, a Germanic language, and the WR prefix means to bend or to twist. So when you think about words that have a WR at the front of them, all of them pertain to bending and twisting. Wrist, right, rap, wrestle.
Okay, Bob. Hey, Bob. Sorry for cutting you off. Can you see the fight? Are you in a bad position? You want to change your positioning?
I can see it.
Because you can turn the microphone towards me and sit beside me if you want.
I can see it.
All right. So if you see it well, then it's fine. All right. We're just doing some tests on our microphones. Last minute, as always. It's always classic for us to be late for the FU Sports.
We're right on time.
It's always late.
No, we're right on time.
All right, Bob. Is there anyone in the comments?
I'm looking now.
All right. All right, so we have the ceremonial Vaseline being put on the faces. Okay. I'm going to go look at the UFC site to see who's up next. Okay,
Garcia is in the comments.
All right, so it's Allen versus Craigslist.
Proclaiming his undying love for you.
All right. What is he saying?
Just that he loves you very much.
Are you kidding?
I mean, that's basically what he says. You have to read between the lines.
Right. Okay, we're reading the comments right now. I'm going to go look on the YouTube page because Bob is the one managing that. She's very good at managing the managing our Facebook. And by Facebook, I mean FUTV. All right, so we have what do we got? Oh, Garcia's in there. I know. I saw him earlier. Yeah, thank you. He calls me Julio. That's nice of you. I am the chosen one.
And he loves you very much.
Thank you. You love me that much? Well, if you love me that much, remember to subscribe to FUTV if you haven't already done it. And spread it to all your friends like a disease. Yes. That would be nice of you to do. All right. Let's see. Our next fighter is entering the ring. Listen to some like very Mexican sounding music, it sounds like. But he's a ginger. It looks like a weird version of a mixture of Conor McGregor and Ron Perlman. Let's see this.
He's from Long Island, I think.
Is that where they all look like Ron Perlman?
He does look a bit
Does
like
he look like
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman?
Why does he have a little like plug on the top of his head? What is that?
That's a man bun, isn't it?
He looks a bit like a Christmas ornament. Like that's where you put the little hook to hang him on the tree.
He looks sort of, somebody made like a really funny what was it, a GIF or a meme? Somebody made a meme and they compared those little buns on the top of the head to like a trash bag. Because they're like the only things that have those little buns on the top.
Yep.
It's a trash bag.
Or like if you get a bag of bread and you roll the top over and make a knot. That would look also like that.
That annoys me. That's a little bun on top of the head.
I don't know how people in his training camp didn't just walk up to him and just snip it off.
Or like flick it with their finger.
No, I would just snip it right off.
I would just flick it. All right, let's see if our music works. We got to have some music up in here, right, Bob?
Looks like he's a guardsman. Today is Veterans Day. It is the anniversary of the armistice.
All right. I thought I had some. This is annoying me. I think it was the other segment that I edited last night. So I compiled a bunch of stuff in the FU theater and all these other stuff, but I didn't do this one. I'm gonna be adding some music to this.
Did you
Bear
know
with
that?
me, huh?
That it is the 105th anniversary of the armistice?
Nice. Okay, let's listen to some of this.
Oh God, they're involved in blockchain now?
Of course,
What next?
they've been involved in that.
Is
for a while now, I
Dana
think.
White going to start selling NFTs? It looks like the Frenchman's name is backwards. It looks like his last name is first and his first name is last. It should be Dennis Saint Benoit, not Benoit Saint Dennis. That's just my thought. Did he just call him Benoit? It's
Chris Benoit.
Benoit.
I don't know.
Benoit.
That's what we used to call Chris Benoit in the WWF.
Benoit? Sounds like a disease. Like I spent too much time watching like EA UFC. Or maybe he's trying to do that thing where they pretend to be an NPC on like TikTok. All right, both fighters are in the ring. We are leading with a head kick from the Frenchman. It was blocked, but that had some heat on it because you
Sorry
heard
about
it.
that. It's testing out the scorecards as always. We're in round number 1, people. Round number 1. Give me 1 second. We'll make this official.
He might say he's not afraid of anybody, but he's very jittery. Looks like the Frenchman's going to be relying on his leg kicks to some extent.
Yes.
He's thrown several.
How do you pronounce that name?
Benoit.
Really?
Ooh.
Benoit, huh? Well, Benoit's on top right now.
No, that's
That's
Frivola's
Benoit,
on
isn't
top.
it?
Benoit's on the bottom.
The red corner. He's the red corner. The guy on top is red corner.
Yes, that's Frivola.
Oh, Frivola. I don't know. I thought that was Benoit.
No.
Benoit is the other one, huh?
So Benoit threw a kick, got Frivola down, and then there's been some back and forth here as in who's on the dominant position, but looks like they both have pretty decent ground game.
Just not really. The guy on top is dominating. Isn't he? Oh, well, he's actually not. No one's really dominating so far. The fight's just started. Wow, Frivola's out. He's done, man. He's done.
Oh, boy.
That's 2 in a row. Frivola got knocked the fuck out with a head kick.
I told you Benoit was.
That's 2 fights in a row, man. That ended in the first round. Frivola just got caught. He got clipped with a left head kick.
What you missed at the beginning was Benoit actually took him down and was holding him, and then they switched position again, got up, and then went back to the ground. So they were swapping back and forth.
Yeah. Yes, head kick, left kick. It was a lead left kick, I think. Let's listen to some of this. Yeah, it was a lead left kick to the head.
And it actually cut him too.
Yeah, he caught him. He caught him while he was on the move. He
should have kept him now that
kept his hands up.
Bleeding.
He should have kept his hands up. He was on the move. The guy wasn't going to get a takedown. So I mean, if you're going to be backing up like that, have your hands up, right? Why are your hands down?
Especially since that's the second or third time Benoit threw that exact kick since the fight started. So he was relying on his leg kicks. Or on his kicks, rather.
Yes. He's not paying attention. He should have. I mean, come on. You just got to have your hands up, man. When you're backing up like that, he wasn't going to take you down. All he had was a long range shot, and you allowed him to get it, right?
Oh, that's interesting. They're both vets.
They're both military, I think, but they're in from 2 different countries.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But today, so the armistice was the cessation of fighting in World War I. It was the first time in 4 years that the guns at Flanders fell silent.
Just testing out the graphic there.
There's a walrus as the referee. The referee is a walrus.
He does look like a walrus. I think he looks sort of like, the referee looks sort of like a hobbit, like a tall hobbit.
Yep.
Or making a Viking, right? Or a dwarf.
Like a Lord of the Rings dwarf.
Yeah, he looks like a dwarf, but a tall one.
He needs like a big axe.
Yes. He should get like God of War tattooed on his chest.
I guess they told him that he shouldn't call him Benoit.
Yeah, Benoit, yeah. Chris
that
Benoit.
Was pretty.
I mean, we used to say that about Chris Benoit on the WF. You call him Chris Benoit.
I don't know that I would say 6 years is a short amount of time.
I mean, it's not a huge amount of time. He should say like what Mike Tyson said. Remember, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you. You know that one?
I like what he's saying, actually.
Oh, all right. Put it on again.
Vincente Torres is in the comments. Hello.
Who? Who's here?
Vincente Torres.
Oh, what's up, man? Oh, we got a lead head kick. Pretty nice kick.
Mm-hmm.
Remember to subscribe to FUTV. It is the greatest channel on the internet. All right, what'd you think of this awesome fight, Bob?
I think that Benoit is, he went out there with a mission. He used his kicks to his advantage, and he closed the show really fast. I think it'll be interesting to see him continue to advance.
Yeah, I think this guy made a big mistake. He didn't have his hands up. He was circling towards the lead kick and was knocked out. You got to keep your hands up, dude. Oh, Jared Leto. Wow, Jared Leto. I said, what did I call him?
Huh?
I think I called him the wrong name. All right, we're waiting for the cards to come back. We're in commercial right now.
So they said that there's 4 more fights on this card. Do you know who
I think
it
there's
is?
3 more. The main event is these 2 men you see in the picture.
Turkey versus
Turkey versus hipster.
Turkey versus man bun.
Versus man bun versus turkey. Turkey versus man bun. UFC 295. Turkey versus man bun. Subscribe to FU Sports. And by FU Sports, we mean FUTV. Subscribe. All right, sorry if our audio is peaking like crazy right now. We're getting here late as always. And didn't get to tweak all of it. I could change the threshold and get it better, but I'm okay with it right now. Okay, bro?
You live your best life.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I don't see anybody in the comments. Hopefully this is, I don't have the audio. Okay, I don't. Great. If I had the audio on in the YouTube video, that would be a big problem. That would be coming up in the show and sounding like trash. All right, so I see, yeah. Yeah, what's up, man? We're doing the play-by-play for UFC 295. We're in commercial right now. They're showing a Febreze commercial. I don't know if you guys want to listen to that. You can. It's kind of weird watching guys punch the lights out of each other, right? And then watching a commercial for air freshener. What do you think of that, Bob?
It is a bit strange. I mean, people using those weird plug-in things full of toxic chemicals that make your house smell like a garbage bag. It's weird.
Yes, it is.
It's a weird choice.
I can't stand that stuff. It makes me want to
I don't like those.
I don't like those fake scents. Makes me want to
It
throw
smells
up.
like a hospital or a
It's not
garbage
even a
bag. You
hospital.
know
It smells
those
like
like scented garbage bags? That's what
Yes.
it smells like.
It makes your house smell like trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not a fan of it. We're still waiting for the next fight. Let's see if my Marky Mark song works. Hopefully it does. Remember, people, we had to update everything on this channel. I got basically a brand new PC. And this is what this is the product of it. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Feel the ball shot. Come on, come on. Come on, Bob, sing along.
That wasn't a ball shot. That was a headshot.
Now, this is the music for Usyk being punched in the nuts.
Ah.
Punch him in the nuts. Punch him real good. In the nuts. Come on, come on. Feel the nut shot. Come on, come on. Hit him in the nuts. Come on, come on. Kick him in the nuts now. Remember to subscribe to FUTV, where we talk about all the fights. Bob?
All the fights.
All the fights. And all the other stuff. We got FUTV. This is FUTV. But we got a lot of stuff here, people.
We've got
a lot
sports,
of
theater, some exciting stuff coming down the pike.
Yes.
Gaming.
We got gaming. We got FU gaming. Me and Bob are going to be playing Double Dragon. Me and Bob are going to be completing Double Dragon together. What do you think about them apples? Do you have your own Bob to play Double Dragon with? Are you jealous? What do you think of that, Bob?
I mean, I think that my value lies more in the random facts about, like, extremely niche historical topics, but
send me some stuff, Bob. You got anything to send?
Well, I was very excited about telling you the origin of the silent letters, but you didn't seem to be overly impressed with that bit of information.
I was. Hey, Bob, you got any cool pictures to send us today so we can put it in the show? She usually has like funny things.
I think that you've outdone yourself here with Turkey versus Man Bun.
Turkey versus Man Bun, UFC 295.
Who the hell is Turkey?
All right, so right now they're advertising the Leon Edwards versus Kobe Covington is coming at you December 16th of this year. Not next year. That'd be weird for advertising a fight that's December of next year. But yes, Kobe Covington will be fighting Leon Edwards. Who you guys think's going to win that fight? Put your answer in the comments.
Is Kobe Covington still, like, disliked by everybody?
Yes. You know that Donald Trump is in the front row?
Of what?
Of the UFC card.
Tonight?
Yep. Donald Trump and Kid Rock are sitting side by side.
And Jared Leto.
Yes, so they can listen to some gay emo music together. I could totally see Donald Trump listen to some emo music.
The red jumpsuit apparatus.
He would. I mean, look at the hair. He's got almost like emo hair.
The OG emo. Patty Pimblett. That's quite a name.
You want me to get you one of your fake beers?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to go get Bob one of her drinks in a second. Just give me 1 minute. I'm looking for our Streets of Rage music.
Bob does not consume alcohol.
No, it's non-alcoholic.
Bob only consumes fake alcohol.
Our next UFC fight is coming up. We're going to check this out. Just give me 1 second. I'm looking for the Streets of Rage music because remember, we lost all of our files when I upgraded the computer.
Oh, are we going to see a chicks fight? Is this Andrade fighting tonight?
Yes, I think it's Andrade. Andrade.
Interesting.
I just found out recently she has one of those OnlyFans things. You probably don't want to look at that. Sorry for telling you.
I mean, I don't.
Come on, come on. Feel the nut shot.
Oh, okay. She's got an outfit on.
Come on, come on.
It's always interesting that the women fighters wear so much makeup when they're like literally going to go punch each other in the face.
They wear so much makeup?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very masculine.
Well, that one's not wearing... That one... Are we sure that one was born a lady? Like, are we sure?
Are we sure that's a lady? No, I don't think I am. I don't think I'm sure.
That's It's quite a bone structure on the face of
She's
that
strong.
one.
A lot of Brazilian women have strong bone structure. Just saying.
The Brazilian ladies we know are delicate little things.
But remember,
Crazy, but delicate little things.
they are. They're rough, but they're rough, but they're sweet, but they're rough.
That looks like it's named Thomas.
Yeah, Andrade just got a very tough looking face. It was hard in the streets. Just playing my Sega Genesis, just ramming on those buttons. But then one day, FU Sports came, and we all subscribed. Remember to subscribe. I hate that I have to keep saying this. All right, I'm going to go get Bob's drink, and I'll be right back. You're listening to the sweet sounds of Streets of Rage for the Genesis. Anybody know that game? Well, get into it. If you don't know it, you're a loser.
I have no doubt we'll be seeing Streets
You're
of Rage.
You're a fucking loser if you don't know this game. You got to know
on
this
some
game.
other podcasts in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, me and Bob are going to be playing both Double Dragon and Streets of Rage on an up-and-coming stream for FU Gaming. Bro, you have no idea how good Bob is. Bob is damn good at games.
Bob also has no idea how good Bob is.
Bob is good.
This is an existential experience.
Yes. Let's listen to some of the UFC card. Give me 1 second while I find the...
I'd rather not give you 1 second.
You never give me seconds. Here we go.
Mm-mm.
Actually, a lot of people think this lady's attractive. What's her name? I forget.
Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern. I've heard that. She looks like a dude to me. I don't know.
She looks like she should be named Ian.
Yeah, she looks like a guy. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get Bob a drink.
This is Ian versus Thomas.
All right, Bob's taking over. She'll be calling the fight. See you in a second.
She's an emotional woman. I feel like that's not relevant. All right, so she's a jiu-jitsu person. Okay. Lots of submissions. This is giving like shades of Ronda Rousey. So she has a lot of submission wins. It's almost like she's giving shades of Ronda Rousey, like early in Ronda's career. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu multiple-time world champion. Oh, and here comes Thomas. Coming out to emo music? That does not look like a chick, man. Like, if that person walked out during, like, a dude fight, I'd be like, all right. I think that's...
You talking about Andrade?
Look at her.
Or Andrade?
Look at that
Yes.
person.
Andrade. Yeah, she looks very manly.
Yeah. She looks more masculine than half the guys that are fighting.
She does. She's coming out to some very romantic music.
Yeah. Like, look at that profile. That side profile, man.
Yeah, she's very masculine looking. She's a real man's man.
That's a dude.
No. She's a dude, sort. She's a girl, I think. She's a physical tank, according to Joe Rogan.
As opposed to a metaphysical tank?
That's what I was thinking. Like, what do you mean, bro?
A theoretical tank? A hyperbolic tank?
She's such a metaphysical tank. He would say that after.
Sometimes I think that Joe Rogan just gets like himself on a roll and just starts making sounds with his mouth and like he's not thinking it through. It's like on autopilot and he's using all the adjectives even though they don't make sense in that order.
I'm looking for my bell key over here. Sorry. Well, she knocked Rose out with a suplex. He really said that, didn't he? He's trying to make it like she knocked her out with her hands. She knocked Rose out with a suplex.
That's not a lady. You cannot convince. Oh, they're both Brazilian. Interesting. Mackenzie Dern doesn't really sound Brazilian, but all right.
I'm trying to fix our bell. Sorry. It's good enough.
Ooh, Andrade is tiny. She's only 5'1.5".
She's little. She's little but mighty.
Munchkin.
She's tiny but mighty. Let's listen to some of this.
She's a tiny but physical tank.
Yes.
I guess she has no nickname. Like 5 whole people are cheering for her right now. So her record's not great.
Who, Andrade?
Yeah.
I'm looking for my bell sound. Sorry, everyone. I found it. Sorry about that. I just found it. Sorry if that's too loud. All right, Andrade is looking like she's looking kind of evil in the face.
Andrade is looking like her name is Thomas.
She looks like really mean, doesn't she? All right, this round number 1, people,
Jeremy.
like I just showed you.
It's Jeremy in there fighting some lady named Mackenzie.
I gotta get a new boxing belt. We're going into round number 1. Okay, we got both fighters on the opposite ends of the room. The ring. All right, they're touching gloves. All right, so both fighters in the middle of the ring, pairing off the jab. Andrade just pairing off that right hand and eating 2 leg kicks. Andrade pressuring forward very slowly, high guard, and not having much issues pairing off that jab. Dern throwing a little leg kick, but stepping back at the same time, no power on it. Andrade really pressuring forward. Little tap jab from Dern. Dern circling to the right. Very Holly Holm-esque. Dern throwing a leg kick, push kick to the stomach, and then going into a clinch.
Her BJJ background is showing.
I think
there.
both of them have they both have.
No, Andrade is a kickboxer.
But I think they have a background in both. She's more of a pure jiu-jitsu fighter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Look how Andrade's legs, man. They're enormous. There's another push, teep kick to the stomach from Dern. Decent, but Andrade is really just closing that gap. She's all over her. Dern attempted a takedown a few seconds ago, and it was unsuccessful. Now she's eating a leg kick. Dern ate a nice little leg kick right to the shin, and Dern throwing her own leg kick to the knee of Andrade. Andrade just pressuring forward. Not throwing anything, just constant pressure. Dern throwing a little flicky jab, didn't land. It's pretty fast, but no weight on it. Not too big into her footwork. And she's fast. Like Dern is fast on her feet, but she's not transferring any of her power. She's just kind of running away.
Dern wants to put her on the ground.
Yeah,
that's why.
She's not really boxing. There's an inside leg kick from Dern that lands, and then an outside leg kick from Andrade to the ankle. Both women in the center ring. Andrade just kind of throwing a bunch of feints. Watching Dern circling to the left, right into Andrade's hand, right into her right hook, which is her big shot. Now Dern is circling back to the right hand, and then throwing a right hand of her own and missing, and then eating a leg kick from Andrade. Andrade is jacked, isn't she? Look at that nice little inside leg
Jeremy
kick from Andrade.
is a robust in his yellow outfit.
She is jacked. There's a barrage of shots from
including
Dern.
a knee to the face.
She landed a right hook and a small knee to the body, I think, in that exchange. There's a little feint from Dern. Okay, let's see. We're having a little bit of an issue here. Just bear with me. All right, Dern circling to the right. She's looking a lot like Holly Holm in this fight.
Yeah.
She reminds me of her. Just a less accurate version. Circling to the right, Dern.
I like that she's moving, but my concern is that if she keeps moving at this pace, is she going to burn herself out?
I don't think so. I don't think she's using much energy. There's another kick to the body from Dern, and then Andrade catches it and then comes back around. Dern throws a spinning back fist and misses. Andrade throws a leg kick and lands. Outside leg kick and then an inside leg kick and a nice straight right hand from Dern. Dern fell over. What was that? Did anything land?
I think Dern just tripped.
Yeah, it looked like she was off balance.
I think she overcommitted to a shot and lost her balance.
Now both fighters are in a clinch. Andrade throwing a nice little knee to the body. Dern has her in a Muay Thai clinch. Andrade landing a short little right hand. Dern throwing a little jab. The jab's being flicked away. She's doing a lot of decent parrying. Andrade is parrying that jab away. Nice little leg kick, multiple leg kicks from Andrade, both landing, and then a right hand hits Andrade pretty good. Andrade's landing a small shot and then throwing kind of a pushing Dern off of her. Dern completely off balance. Dern is really sturdy, isn't she?
Yeah.
I thought she was going to be a pushover. Another leg kick from Andrade. Dern's got some big ass legs herself.
Yeah.
There's another leg kick from Andrade. If she keeps eating these kicks, if Dern keeps eating these kicks, she's going to be in a world of pain, isn't she?
Well, I don't know, because she did manage to get Andrade down 1.5 times in round 1. So
I don't know if that counts as a takedown because her back never touched the ground, right?
No, she got her down, and then Andrade got up, but she had her down in 3 different positions.
Yes. It's a hard round to score. We're 32 seconds into the first round. We're coming to
round.
Is this? This is.
Oh no,
first.
It's the first
this
round.
Isn't the second.
Sorry.
All right, and Dern's got a leg. Andrade's leg. She's trying to get a takedown.
Again.
Andrade's doing a good job of staying up, kind of framing on her neck.
Yeah.
Andrade's pushing Dern off. Dern fails. Both fighters are in the middle of the ring again. Andrade is pressing forward. Coming real tough. You really don't want to be in this situation. Oh, nice little right hand. Oh, right hook puts Dern down. Andrade beating on her.
But Dern is
flipping over, ground and pound right now. Okay, and we come to the end of the first round.
Dern was saved by the bell there.
Andrade just button that one up. That's her round, I think. Let's listen to some
Andrade
of this.
definitely took that back.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried those Prime Energy drinks? They're advertised everywhere, but they look like just Gatorade in a different outfit.
Yes, I've seen it. I've heard the nutritional breakdown of that, and it's actually not a very good sports drink.
Most
I remember
sports drinks are not very good sports
some
drinks.
of them are formulated decently. Logan Paul came out. He's like, look, it doesn't have sugar in it. Well, it's like, guess what? The reason why they have sugar in them is because that's one of the fuels
this is where
use.
she took her down.
Yes. The reason they put that heavy amount of sugar in the Gatorade is because it's for athletics. Sometimes you want a quick carbohydrate boost.
Yeah, so she just tripped. They just showed the replay.
That shot, Andrade dropped her at the end of the first round.
No, I'm saying earlier in the round. Remember when what's her name? Not Andrade, the other one, Dern. When Dern fell and we couldn't see what happened. She lost her balance. She was throwing a barrage of punches and she got off balance and fell over.
All right, in round number 2, both fighters in the middle of the ring. Dern throwing a nice little straight right hand and landing. Andrade is just beating her fucking legs up. That sounded like she got cracked with a baseball bat. Dern got a nice little peppering jab and a nice hard straight right hand.
I like that she does combinations. She doesn't just throw a punch and then get lost in the sauce.
It's a decent
she
jab
throws
straight. Yeah,
several.
She needs to. And these decent little jab to the body from Dern. What Dern really needs to learn how to do is how to kind of stay in her stance and hit you as you're coming in, because that's really what she needs right now versus Andrade. Andrade pressing forward, Dern throwing a straight right hand and missing and then clinching. Very Floyd Mayweather style. Yes.
Yeah, and she's smothering Dern's work a little bit. She keeps getting right a little too close for Dern to keep her at range.
Andrade just did a catch and shoot right there. She missed the counter, but it was interesting that she did it. There's another leg kick from Andrade. All right, we had Andrade winning the first round.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that Andrade thought that she was going to
Yes.
walk right through Dern, and that's not happening.
Andrade landed a little short left hook and a right hand. She might, yeah, she always kind of pressures in real like she has no respect for you, Andrade. She knows she can punch. She's a pretty hard puncher. She's just an all-around strong lady.
I think Dern got her respect a little bit because she took her down like very early in round 1.
Yes. Oh, a barrage of punches from Dern. All of them kind of just touching and grazing Andrade. Andrade doing a decent job, kind of rolling with him, moving her head back, just to kind of swaying with it slightly. And there's a big right hand from Dern that does land on Andrade. Dern circling to the right, kind of standing her ground, throwing a little decent jab for MMA. She's circling to the right. I do not like the way Dern circles to the right. It's really just running. She's not going to stop and really hit you off of that. It's just not great footwork. There's a nice leg kick from Andrade that lands. Dern throwing big left hook from Dern. Drop with a left hook from Andrade. She's now down on the ground. Andrade is kind of like, doing a little hand gesture to tell her to get the fuck up and get your ass beat some more. She probably shouldn't have gotten. There's another right hook from Andrade. Oh. Dern trying to fight back, throwing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Dern is discombobulated.
Dern is hurt bad. There's a right hook from Andrade.
Dern's got to put her hands up.
Yeah, Dern is hurt. She really needs to defend herself. Like you said, she needs to probably try to get a clinch, but she is trying to get in. Andrade just catching her as she comes in. There's a big right hook from Dern that hurts Andrade.
Ooh.
Oh, big right hand from Andrade that drops Dern. Dern is down. And I need to change my microphone because it is peaking. Now Andrade is telling Dern to get the fuck up. Yeah. Get the fuck up, bitch. Sorry, she didn't say that. She might have said it. She might have thought it.
Dern was like, come on, just come down to the ground.
Dern is got spaghetti legs right now. There's another left hook and a big right hand from Andrade that drops Dern. And the fight is over. This is would you call this a KO or TKO? What the fuck?
I think it's a TKO because she's not knocked out.
Well, my TKO button is broken, so I'm just going to say KO.
Yeah. After that first knockdown in round 2, Dern was like not there. Like she was there, but the lights were like there was no one home. Lights were on, but no one's home. She was doing all kinds of shenanigans.
That was a pretty brutal finish. But Dern wasn't finished. They just stopped him. She was hurt bad.
I think that she would have just continued to get knocked down for the remaining 2 minutes. Like, I don't think she was getting
that's just a difference.
Her faculties
back. She's not skilled enough to defend herself. She's eating shots that she shouldn't be eating. She's got to keep your hands up. Dern landing a nice right hand. Look at her left hand, Bob. She doesn't put her hands up.
Yep. No.
You saw that the right hook came on because Dern is not blocking. She's throwing a right hook with her hands down. She's not blocking. She's not moving her head off the line, and she's not blocking correctly. All right, so Andrade wins by KO. I'd call that a KO. The ref would say that TKO. I don't know. I think she was finished.
Yeah, I mean, she never really recovered from that first knockdown in round 2.
No.
She like when she got up, she was throwing things that didn't make any sense. She wasn't putting her hands up, and then she just kept getting hit again and again and again. Like you can't. Like she wasn't making good choices. She wasn't defending herself. So I don't think that was an early stoppage. I think that the ref saw that she was all discombobulated and Andrade was not going to let up and give her a chance to recover.
Like Bob said, the lady was hurt. Dern was hurt badly. She wasn't doing any of the, I mean, really, you got to end the fight. If a fighter cannot correctly defend themselves, you have to end the fight. So this woman, as tough as Dern is, she was really trying to roll with she wasn't using proper head movement, and she was still trying to punch when Andrade. So she was trying to basically take the shots and fire with her in hopes that she'd land something. And while, just basically they were going crazy, just in a big exchange with no head movement. Mm-hmm. And she lost because Andrade just got the short shots. She's a bigger puncher.
But you know what? Fight. She should not be ashamed of that performance.
No.
I don't think anybody was expecting her to take Andrade down in round 1 as fast as she did. Well, and then she actually kept her on the ground a couple of times.
I don't think anybody expected her to have such a striking match.
So I think, and it was TKO. See, winner by TKO.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was a TKO, but I told you my TKO button's broken.
Yeah. But I do think that was an appropriate stoppage.
Let me see if I can find my TKO button while Bob talks to you. with her sweet voice.
So she now has the second most finishes in UFC women's history. Hopefully they don't do her dirty like they did Ronda Rousey when she becomes like slightly less marketable. Although I don't know how she's marketable currently, but you know. She's talented.
I mean, Ronda's very marketable. She's now in the WWF. I think she's probably making more money than ever.
Probably, but you know, the hatchet job that Baldy McRogan over there gave her was truly disgusting.
Yes. And Joe Rogan's a piece of trash.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. All right, let's listen to some of this right now. They're talking about the finish. Hit the likes, people. Please, it helps the channel, bro. Help the dogs. Save the dogs. We save animals. Do you want me to kill you? Do you want me to kill you? Do you want me to kill you? Sorry. It's a style, a gangster style. All right, so she scored 4 knockdowns in a single fight, and Al Bundy scored, what was it, Bob? 4 touchdowns in a single game?
4 touchdowns in a single game.
What do you think is harder?
Or Polk High School.
Polk High, yeah. Number 33.
Is that Tucker
we got
Carlson?
Tucker Carlson in there as well, huh? Just all the little
and some other guy, another guy,
all the little actors in the
that
crowd
guy,
tonight.
And that other guy. They always show these guys who are like, "Hey, yeah, of course I'm on camera." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck?
Who are you?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, there's Michael Bisping. I know him. I know that
Michael
one.
Bisping. Yeah, he's annoying. He's annoying.
With his one eye.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Don't make fun of his one eye.
I like that he it really makes you wonder about how stringent the UFC testing is, that he was able to sneak by with his one eye for years.
I spy with my one eye.
Nobody noticed.
I mean, they knew that his eye was fucked up. They're not dumb. They just let him fight because he was worth money. He was a big star in the UK. All right now I'm looking for some of the buttons I made. I don't know where they are. Sorry, guys, but I have to do this. I have to. Right, Bob?
You must. You are compelled.
I do. And while we're waiting for the next fight to happen, we're going to listen to a really deep song. A song that speaks to all of our hearts. There was a lot of tragedies in our lives, but... Come on!
You look so happy right now. You are so pleased with yourself at this moment in time.
Come on! Feel the nut shot! Come on! All right, we're waiting for the next fight, and while we wait for the next fight, we're going to be listening to some of this great music. Hit you in the nuts. Hit you in the dick. Uppercut to the cock. Punch you in the dick. Oh, sick cock hit in the crotch. I'm sorry, it's such a sweet sensation to be punching the nuts. All right, remember to subscribe to FUTV. This is where you find great content like this. We're just trying to educate, appreciate this education. We're watching UFC 295, Hipster versus Chicken Man. What do you think of this, Bob?
That's a turkey.
Oh, it's a turkey. Sorry. What do you think?
It's like a turkey versus a mashed potato.
It's a turkey. Yes, it's a turkey. It's a
Who
man,
is he?
It's a man that's doing cultural appropriation. He thinks he's a samurai, and the other guy thinks he's a turkey. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Finally, the answer to the question nobody
Finally,
asked: Who
the
will
match
win?
of the century?
Turkey versus samurai.
Turkey versus samurai.
You remember that show where they would
Wait, what's the sound that turkeys make, Bob?
gobble gobble?
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble.
Although wild turkeys they're mean. They're fucking giant mean bastards. They
Are
like
they?
stare you down.
All right, we're gonna do a small play here for you guys. It's gonna be me and Bob while we're waiting for the next fight. It looks like they're gonna have Strickland versus Duplessis for January 20th.
That would be Duplessis.
That's not how you pronounce that, Duplessis.
No, Duplessis.
Why would you pronounce that Duplessis?
Because that's how you pronounce it.
Whatever. Okay, so they're gonna have Duplessis versus Strickland. Looks like Strickland's gonna get knocked the fuck out real soon. But before he gets knocked out, remember
He has very large ears.
who
Strickland.
he does. He's strictly an asshole. Music 4.
They
All
should
right.
put one of those things that like holds them back to his head.
I need to let you guys listen to this. This is all right. Now we're gonna do a small play before the next fight happens. Bob, I'm the chicken. You're the hipster or the samurai. Be the samurai. Is that the sound they make?
No, that was definitely chicken.
All right, what sound do chickens make again?
They do gobble gobble. That's still chicken. This is like when you were trying to do Sean Connery and you just sounded like you'd had a stroke.
Is that what they do? Gobble gobble?
No, they make like a gobble sound, but it's not saying gobble.
Wait, what do they do the sound?
I can't do a turkey sound.
Can you please do a turkey sound for
I
us?
cannot. It's against my my religion.
That's fucked up.
I'm not going to culturally appropriate a turkey.
If you can't be a turkey, you should just subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel on the history of the internet. Subscribe, motherfuckers!
You want to know something interesting?
What?
Kangaroos like to drown the things that they're fighting.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
All right, so we're having a heavyweight fight next.
I don't know why I felt like that needed to be shared this evening, but one of their primary means of causing a fatality is by drowning.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to be sleeping in another room tonight. Nah, it's going to be hard for her to drown me.
Not really. You can't swim.
I can swim okay.
And the water is very cold now.
I don't know, Bob. I don't know. All right, we're waiting for the next fight. They're building up the next one. We're going to be scoring the main event. We're scoring all these, actually, but we're going to do a visual representation of the scoring for the main event. I wish that I had my scorecard all in order, but guess what? It all got fucked up when we upgraded the PC. But you know what's not fucked up? This.
We're not at the main event yet.
No, we're not at the main event yet, but I'm showing everyone now. Look, you see that, Bob? With the new CPU, we are the new CPU master race. We have a more advanced CPU, and so I can do all my effects, and they don't lag at all. So in the future, you guys are going to be seeing all kinds of new cool stuff on FUTV. Right, Bob?
If anyone's curious about his build, maybe we can have an FU PC Master Race.
Yeah, we can
segment.
do it wasn't cheap. I'm not trying to brag, but this is a beast now. This is a beastly PC. It's very beastly.
Are you happy with your mega? You have to name your mega
Are you
PC.
happy with the mega Zord?
You have to name it. What are you going to name
I'm
it?
gonna call it Megatron or Megazord.
But that's
like
what we call Meg.
Yes, I know Meg is an animal we have, but we wait. Okay, I'm gonna call it Mega PC. No, not Mega. What should I call it then?
I don't know.
Voltron?
It's your PC. You can call it whatever you want.
We're
But
gonna
you
call
have
it
to name
Voltron.
it.
That's what we're gonna call it.
You have your new PC and then your old PC. So what are you going to name
I gotta
them?
find my clips with it says I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. I lost like all my stuff on this PC. It actually makes me really sad.
Well, I mean, you have a whole new PC.
Yes, but I've lost all
La-duh.
kinds of files, bro. Let's see. Show music. We're gonna see if I can find some. Wait.
Please don't go on one of your epic, like, deep dives
People don't
down the
curse me
rabbit
out.
hole of your own files. That's the song. That's what you were looking for?
All right, here comes the. This isn't the song I was looking for, but we're coming into our next fight. Thank you for joining us. All right, so who is this, Bob? Who's fighting right now?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go check on the website and see who's up. Not UPS, the UFC website.
You could check the UPS website.
That would be weird.
Oh gosh. Ill-fitting white trousers.
Yeah, they look kind of weird, don't they?
Yep, that's not a good look.
I mean, some ladies would be into that, right? And some dudes, I guess. All right, so let's see. We have this is the co-main event. You pronounce that, Bob.
I can't see it. Pavlovic versus Aspinall?
How do you pronounce that?
Pavlovic?
Pavlovic.
Yeah?
These weird Russian sounds. That's got to be Russian, right?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Salford. So this is Tom Aspinall from England.
yeah, so Aspinall is now walking to the ring. We're going to be turning off our silly music and we're going to be listening to a little bit of the walkout. All right, here we go. This is a co-main event. You're watching UFC 295 on FUTV.
Co-main events aren't real.
Bob does not believe in co-main events, and I do not agree with her. This is a co-main event. This is a fucking co-main event. You better believe in co-main events. This card has been brought to you by The Hug Team. Floyd Mayweather's The Hug Team. He do be hugging, don't he? He always hugging. Floyd always hugging. He never hugged me. But he hug all those dudes in the ring. Damn, what the fuck? This dude really referenced the Drowning Pool song. Really? The bodies really hit the floor. Okay, so Bob is back. How you doing, Bob? Where'd you go?
I left the room.
Okay.
Well, that's the dad bod in full effect.
Why didn't feel full effect?
He's prepared for a polar bear plunge. He's got that nice protective layer of fat.
Yes. He's got a good amount of muscle. It's just got a layer of fat over it.
He's got a protective hairstyle on his muscle.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
He's got a protective fat style. I mean, he's been in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of fat around the gut. That's Mike Tyson. Polish power.
But Fader came in looking like a potato. He was a very vicious potato.
He was.
Wow, they're big dudes. That song syncs up very nicely.
I know. That's the that's the opening theme to Night of the Living Dead.
I know.
Which we will be doing on FU Theater soon.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what they're going to do? They're probably going to hit us with a copyright claim because that's bullshit. They shouldn't be able to do that.
If you guys want to make sure that you never miss a stream or an event, make sure you follow us on our other socials such as Rumble and Facebook, where we always multi-stream.
Yes. We have FU Sports is on Rumble. It's on Facebook and it is on YouTube. Did I say Rumble? It's also on Twitch. I'm going to be doing multi-streams again. I'm not doing it today because we didn't have enough time for it. But we're everywhere, man. We're FU Sports, FU Gaming, FU Theater. You can find these all on Facebook, YouTube. What's the other one, Bob? Twitch. Mm-hmm. We're going to what's the other one? The new one, Kick. We're going to be on Kick real soon. All right, we're going to be everywhere, man. Remember to fucking subscribe to FU TV, man. This is the YouTube portion of the show, of the channel. And remember to tune into the up and coming Trust the Science that's coming to FU TV very soon. Along with some other programming I'm working on right now. I got a lot of stuff in production, people. A lot of stuff. These men are now embracing in the middle of the ring lovingly.
Why would there be anxiety?
All right, we got both men on opposite ends of the ring. Here we go, boys, they're saying. All right, both guys are opposite ends of the ring, about to meet in the middle. All right, we got, what's this guy's name again?
Pavlovich versus Aspinall.
Yeah, Aspinall is pressuring for a big leg kick from Aspinall. Big leg kick. That looked like that hurt. Aspinall very light on his feet, bouncing in and out. Not much in head movement, but decent footwork for a big man. I mean, they don't
But
even
he
look
has
like
to watch
heavyweights.
out
He looks like a
because
middleweight. How well he moves.
Pavlovich has a 6-inch reach advantage on
Yeah.
him.
Yes. Pavlovich is pressuring forward. Uh, Aspinall is now moving back, kind of darting back, darting in and out. There's another leg kick from Aspinall.
And he got caught twice with the
Pavlovich pressuring, throwing two right hands. Looked like they had a lot of steam on them. They didn't land solid, but if they did, I won't be shocked if I see Aspinall go to sleep, because he is jumping in with his hands down.
and he looks nervous.
He does. They both look nervous. There's a lot of head movement from Aspinall. Not very good. I mean, you slow down over time, right? So probably keep those hands up. There's a nice right hand for Aspinall. That dropped Pavlovich. Oh, wait. Is that an early stoppage? What the fuck? You're going to end it already? All right. It looks like they're calling this a KO, I guess, right? I mean, the guy was...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would... I don't know if I think that was
early.
correct. I think that was a little bit...
3 in a row.
I think that was a little early. I would have given it like another second to see if he rolled.
That is quick.
Because he was still up and like engaged and like doing stuff.
Wait, did I have the fucking number of the round up the whole time? What the hell? Sorry about that, everyone. All right, this is a KO. And I was not able to find my fucking clips. Michael Bisping in the crowd touching himself, patting his chest. He's not touching himself in a weird way.
His fellow Englishman won.
Yeah, it was quick. It's bullshit, come on. Kind of a quick stoppage, I thought, but yeah, he was
I would have given him like another couple of seconds to see.
Nice right hand.
Because it looks like he was pushing Aspinall off of him.
It's a nice right hand. It's a nice right hand. Yeah, it's a good... A lot of tempo shots happening tonight.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, seeing it again in slow motion, I don't think it was early.
I think he could have gone a little longer. I mean, you got to let him try to defend himself on the ground. He was rocked for sure, but that's 3 fights in a row where they ended real quick. But yeah, he's hurt bad. Yeah, he is, but he might have recovered. Who knows? He is Polish power. You know this, people. All right, let's listen to some of this post-fight shit.
Why is he wearing the tightest clothing in the entire world? Did they run out of shirts and trousers in his size?
Yeah, I don't know. He is wearing some tight trunks.
Like, everything is extremely tight. And I just don't that can't be comfortable.
I don't know. I guess he wants to show off his bulge or something. I don't know. Those are pretty tight trunks. That's for damn sure. But the thing is a lot of guys like to wear tight stuff like that because then it's harder to like grab onto it, right? The other fighter can't really grab it. So it's loose. It's tight fitting. It's hard to grab it. So if the guy maybe he was afraid of being wrestled. All right, so he's an interim waiting for, I know, John Jones, I guess, to stop cherry picking. I don't know. He's waiting for Stipe. He got magically injured, John Jones. Trying to time Stipe out a little bit more. Not Stipe.
Was he not originally supposed to be in this fight?
All right, he's not going to kill his father, right? You fucking sick bastards. What, you want him to do that?
That
Yeah,
is true. He has really nice movement. He's
I told
galloping
you,
around in
he's
there.
fast.
Yeah.
He's fast for a big guy. He's big too. He's not like tall, but he's compact and thick.
He is tall though. He's 6'5".
Is he?
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, he doesn't even look that big next to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's only like 5'5". No way is that guy 6'5".
He's
No way.
Pavlovich
everyone
is
in that ring's a
6'3".
fucking giant?
Look at his dad.
Yeah, but look at how they look next to him. They
Look at how little his dad is.
How big is his dad? Joe Rogan's like 5'5". This guy.
Joe Rogan's not that short.
He's little. He's a little, maybe 5'4". He's just a tiny, tiny man.
Let me see this.
They're gonna lie. Now Bob is gonna go check online to see what Joe Rogan's height is. We all know he's a fucking midget. We know it.
He's 5'8".
Oh God, you know that's a lie, right? He ain't no 5'8".
All right.
That motherfucker little. He little. Joe Rogan little. I'm not impressed by his performance. Well, not his. I mean Joe Rogan. By performance, I mean his height. We have Mike Tyson has a message for us, Bob.
Oh boy,
this is really important. He wanted us to listen to this. He called me up. This was on my caller ID. Let's listen to this.
Your caller ID?
All right, so Leonard Ellaby heard that, and he's interested. Mike, he's available. All right, thank you, Mike Tyson. You're always spreading the knowledge. All right, let's listen to a little bit more of what's going on in the UFC card. Bob, what do you think of the card so far?
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah. You want a young Jacek. Oh my Lord. So Jones is gonna time. So Jones is going to fight Miocic when he's like 4 years out of the ring. This is why I can't respect that guy. I bet you his injury is probably fake.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? Like you're gonna wait. What I heard from what I heard, he's gonna be out for like 8 more months. Stipe is gonna be out of the ring for like over 4 years by the time John Jones gets him. So if Stipe loses to this guy, like why would anybody give him any fucking respect, right? You got to be a fucking idiot. All right, anybody that gives John Jones respect for beating this old Stipe, is coming on. I mean, Stipe is coming off of a knockout loss, like a brutal knockout loss, and a 4-year layoff. This is pathetic. John Jones has to be the most pathetic, the weakest heavyweight in UFC history. He has to be, right? What do you think, Bob?
John Jones is a piece of shit.
He's done absolutely nothing at this weight. He's just jumping in there when it's at its weakest. He's a total cherry picker.
Correct.
All right, so let's listen to a little bit more of this pay-per-view. Okay, I hope the audio's not on this. All right, it's not. All right, that's good. Where the F is this pay-per-view? Oh, it's behind this. Okay, good. Okay, we're on commercial right now. I think we're going into the main event. That was the co-main event we just watched. We're going to be watching the hipster versus the chicken. You're watching UFC 292 Madison Square Garden on FUTV on YouTube. You also can subscribe to us on Rumble, FU Sports on Rumble. And we also have FU Sports on Facebook and Twitch. And like I said earlier, we are FU Sports on YouTube is FU TV. That's where you find all of the content for FU Sports. We're going to be doing soon we're doing a rescoring of the first Kovalev versus Andre Ward fight. We're going to be doing a rescoring. If you've seen any of our other rescorings, if you haven't seen them, they're on the FU TV page. Go look into it. We've done, I think, 3 of them, right, Bob? I think 2 or 3. We've done Oscar De La Hoya versus Trinidad. We've done Floyd Mayweather versus Maidana. I think we've probably done 2. I thought we did more than 2. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's listen to some of the UFC card. But the next one is Andre Ward versus Kovalev, the first fight. We might even do the second one because I think they were both robberies.
We could do both.
Yes, let's listen into we're probably going to split them up because they run a little long. We're going to listen to the build up for this UFC main event. Here we go.
Oh, he really does think he's a samurai.
Yeah. Who is this guy? What is that? Endgamer? What's that movie? Bob, that character who like makes people disintegrate.
Oh, Thanos.
Yeah, Pereira is the Thanos. This dude is fucking huge too. He looks like a freaking what is he fighting at light heavyweight now, right? That's his actual
I think so,
weight.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a light heavyweight now. He always was a light heavyweight. Dude is heavily muscled. He's big. He's a big guy. You don't look like it, but he is. Like when you look at him without people next to him, he looks just like, like compact, kind of long-limbed guy. But when you see him next to other dudes, light heavyweights, he just looks thick, right? Look how big he looks.
Yeah.
He looks almost like a damn heavyweight. He's a big guy. But he's thick. He's not like fat. There's like no fat on him. Looks like he's made of wood.
Brazilian.
Yes. That's the guy who knocked out Izzy.
Mm.
He also knocked out the guy that just beat Izzy. Beat him, I think, in 2 rounds. I mean, that guy's not that good. The other guy knocked out Dominic Reyes in, I think, 1 round. These are the guys that John Jones is ducking. This is why John Jones went to heavyweight. All right, so the fighter's coming out to the ring in a second. In this fight, you're looking at 2 reasons why John Jones is not a light heavyweight anymore. Because these 2 guys would knock him the fuck out.
Nah, they'd fix it.
I mean, John Jones would go for a takedown. He would be a He'd be trying to hump Pereira, whatever you say his name, Pereira. Where's his makeup? I like his walkout music and that little thing he does with the arrows. It's pretty cool.
It is. It sort of cheapens it when they're building these fighters up because they say every single one is a special talent and he worked his way up. Like, they should come up with different superlatives. I think he looks more feminine than Andrade.
He does look more feminine. He's in good shape. We're going to be scoring this and with our visual scoring system. But the thing is that I don't think this is going to go the distance. I think this is going to be a knockout. There's going to be a knockout in this fight. I think Pereira, how do you pronounce his name? Pereira?
Pereira
It's just Pereira.
would be my guess.
I mean, I've heard them call him Pereira before.
Yes, but they also called that other guy Benoit. So, I mean,
So
don't go by
I
them.
think we're going to see a knockout. I think it's probably going to be Pereira. Yellow Pants is going to be knocking out Man Bun. Two good fighters, but I think Pereira is he's just better. He's just a better fighter. He's a better striker. Yes. I've never seen him get a submission win or anything, but I think he is the better striker. Let's listen to some of this. The other half of this main event is coming out right now. It is the Man Bun. That's some pretty epic music for the guy just simply walking out with a towel on. Oh, sorry, it's a cape and he's yawning with the Man Bun. He looks like a really fucked up creative character in like an MMA game.
He also looks like a troll.
He
Those
does.
like
He does
trolls
look like a
from
troll.
the new animated film.
Yeah, good. Both of these guys got very cinematic music. I'm very happy about this. We are sorry we don't have all of our cool flashy graphics today, but the thing is that once again, I had to upgrade my PC. All my buttons and all my animations got fucking lost. Listen to this. Yeah, you talk about our fucking graphics on this show, and this is gonna happen. Yeah, come here and tell me, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna tell you that you're an asshole. Mike will do that to you. I won't. I'll just say you're an asshole. All right, let's listen to some more of this pay-per-view.
Tired?
I didn't sleep.
This is going to be a good one. This is for the
Watch, it's going to be another first round knockout. Somebody's going to do a flying squirrel off of
Nate
the top
Diaz
rail.
Well, I would not be shocked by first round knockout, and Nate Diaz has something to say about that. That's not Nate Diaz.
I was about to say, that's not Nate Diaz.
That's not Nate Diaz. This is Nate
GSP.
Diaz. This is Nate Diaz. I won't, if there's a knockout in the first round, I'll say, and everyone, you better understand that this is FUTV. This is FU Sports, the most influential sports show on the internet.
Clearly.
There's so many people that love this show. Everyone all over the world loves this show.
We could do a fun game where spot what aspects of FU Sports are now appearing on other podcasts. Report back. We can keep a scorecard. Like bingo.
Remember to subscribe to FUTV. This is where you find FU Sports, FU Theater, and the up-and-coming Trust the Science. It's going to be really good. And so many other things. We have so much content coming. We have all kinds of different things. All right, let's listen to this.
Showing off his Amish beard.
Yes, a cool beard.
It'd be really funny
if
yellow trousers or just KO'd red trousers in like the first exchange.
I'm predicting a first round knockout. I think
by who?
Pereira.
All right, well, bless you.
You see, they call him Pereira. Pereira. That's what they said. Not Pereira. They call him Pereira. Pereira.
They're entitled to be wrong. Wow, his notes are like crazy looking. So weird he's doing like an ad spot.
He does ad spots all the time. He'll like call out like a movie that's up and coming.
He looks like one of those heads from Easter Island.
Bruce Buffer always reminds me of Wayne Newton from the movie Best of the Best 2.
I meant Pereira, but
yeah. Sorry.
He's like this.
Yeah, he looks weird. He looks like a bobblehead.
No, he looks like one of the heads from Easter Island. I'll show you.
He looks like one of the what?
I'll show you.
All right, so Bob is going to be showing us something. He sends me. Dude, you can't be telling us you're from fucking Connecticut. You coming over here dressed up like a damn Native American and you're telling people you're in Connecticut? All right, so this is what Bob thinks Pereira looks like. What do you guys think? Vote on it. Does she actually look like that? That's Pereira right there, right, Bob? Bob, is this Pereira?
It is.
Is that racist?
He has resting statue face.
Is that like racist to say he
Look
looks
at
like
him.
that?
Look at that profile. Look at the
It
profile.
does look like him.
Look.
All right. We're
You're
going
not
into
looking.
round number one.
You missed it.
All right. Round number one, people. Round number one. All right. Both men circling each other. Center of the ring. Yuri kind of like come in very similar to like Conor McGregor, but the hands are real low, way too low. That's a head kick right there.
He looks like a praying
Pereira's
mantis.
gonna land something, dude. This guy's hands are way too low. Yuri's hands are way too low. All right, so we got Yuri pressing forward, real slow. Hands are really low. Pereira's just circling to the left towards Yuri's left, towards his, all his power, but it don't matter. Both men very relaxed. What do you think of Yuri's stance, Bob?
He looks like a praying mantis.
I'm not a fan of how low his hands are. I think he's open for head kicks and everything. You're fighting a very high level kickboxer. What the fuck are you doing with your hands that low? Yuri with the dumbass man bun, just kind of bouncing one place with his damn hands low, doing a little kind of like a feint there. There's an overhand right from Yuri is parried off by Pereira. Pereira. I'm just gonna call him Pereira. That's what I see. His name is Pereira. There's a short leg kick that drops Yuri. Wow, they got a lot of weight on that leg kick, I'm guessing. Another leg kick hurts.
It's Yuri.
That hurts Yuri. Yuri, right? His name is Yuri. I always forget.
Yeah.
He's got a weird name. Yuri getting dropped twice by leg kicks. Yuri kind of darting in forward, threatening the overhand right, and Pereira backs up, and it's ineffective. There's a kind of teep kick from Yuri that does not land. It looks like Yuri's not able to find his range, while Pereira is coming forward and he's perfectly measured. It's at his range. Yuri shooting in a left and right hook, missing both shots. Pereira is in the perfect range. Yuri cannot find his range, and he's eating another leg kick that is making him buckle. It's the third time. He was dropped twice. And then another leg kick that buckled him. We got 3 minutes left in the first round. Pereira backing up, circling to the left. Yuri cannot find his range. All right, give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix this. There's something happening with the feed. All right, so Yuri's pressing forward. Pereira is very relaxed. Not big fan of the way the hands are from both fighters. They're kind of low, but I think Pereira's are a little better. Yuri throwing a left leg kick and Pereira just parrying it off. Another leg kick from Pereira. I think Pereira's going to knock this guy out.
Oh,
Yuri's coming in for a takedown. This is not good when Pereira's got Yuri in a choke right now.
and it's in deep.
He's got him in a guillotine. This is not good.
It looks like he's
that is
fading
a
little
deep
bit.
choke. This guy trains with Glover, and Glover is a pretty damn good submission guy.
It looks like Yuri's
but it's not a good sign
fading.
when you got Yuri over here, who's for the most part a striker, and now he's trying to take Pereira down. Pereira's been taken down. He's on his back. He's got Yuri in a guillotine, and he's now let it go. We got 2 minutes left in the first round.
Did he just tap?
No. He didn't tap. We got 2 minutes left in the first round. Yuri has become a wrestler. You become a wrestler.
He's trying to forearm Pereira in the face.
Yeah, I think Yuri has realized that he's fighting the superior striker, which is crazy because Yuri is a striker. He's not a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
So Yuri has Pereira down. He has not landed a single strike. He's trying. Pereira is doing a good job of kind of like holding Yuri's arms down, preventing Yuri from landing anything. Yuri's still trying to land that straight right hand on that right hand. He's framing with the forearm, with the left forearm. He hasn't landed a single shot yet on the ground. It looks like he just landed a little short right hand to the side of the head. No power on it. Pereira's doing a good job of defending himself. Yuri's it looked like he was going for an arm bar. Now he's again framing with the arm across the throat. He's looking. Actually, Yuri's just really trying to make space to land strikes, but Pereira's just holding him down. He's kind of smothering him. We got 1 minute left in the first round. There's a little shoulder strike from Yuri, or attempted shoulder strike. He kind of touched him with it. Pereira just avoiding everything.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some nice little elbows, little short elbows from Yuri on the ground, Yuri's on top. He landed a little short elbow. Nothing too crazy.
Yuri may be on top, but Pereira is definitely controlling the action.
Pereira is in control, even on the ground.
And you can see in this exchange how skilled Pereira is, because he is not in the dominant position, but he is the dominant fighter.
What's crazy is Pereira is a kickboxer, and he's getting up. Pereira's getting up. Look, Yuri, this is not a good sign for Yuri, because Yuri has shown that he sees that Pereira is a superior striker. So we can see that Yuri's probably been in training camp. He's like, damn, I'm fighting this high-level striker. I better fucking learn how to, do some submissions and some wrestling. And Pereira gassed a little bit, kind of crazy. We're very early in the fight. We got 5 rounds. We got Yuri taking over about the last minute of that round. That's a Pereira round.
I would agree.
I think it's a Pereira round. We come to the end of the first round. I wish my bell sounded better. Not big into this new bell. We're going to be scoring. We're going to give you a visual representation of this. Give me 1 second. We're going to be listening to some of the corner.
Looks like Yuri Prochazka has like 87 people over there in his corner right now. All right, we're back in the ring, in center of the ring. Prochazka is trying to come in there, but he's very cautious. He's fighting with his hands down, but he's not doing anything. He's not pressing the action. He's just kind of doing some busy work here. He's not actually having any sort of substantive advance on Pereira, and Pereira's just kind of hanging back and letting him come. So it looks like Pereira wants to be responding rather than initiating.
Yeah, we got Pereira kind of like backing up, letting Yuri take the forward. The forward, he's coming forward, Yuri, but I think Pereira is totally fine with that. Yuri really still not able to find his range. He's really pushing. He threw a big right hand, a big right overhook, and then a left overhook, switching stances, parrying off a body shot. That's all what Yuri's doing. Pereira's just very slow moving. Yuri pressuring forward fast. There's a lot, very energetic Yuri. Yuri's very energetic, but Pereira's he's kind of like a stoic kind of assassin. He looks like he's confused or scared or whatever, but then he just puts you out. Pereira standing his ground right now. Pereira stepping in just very small steps coming forward, and Yuri kind of very herky-jerky kind of movements, moving back, very hesitant. Hands are just there's a small head kick that's landed on Yuri right in his fucking nose.
And he's doing that nod.
He's doing a kind of like, I'm a tough guy. That didn't hurt.
But his hands are down.
Yeah, I told you.
He keeps putting his face in there.
I said it, dude. His hands are too low. Pereira's going to hit him with a fucking head kick at some point. Pereira stepping back. Yuri turning into the tough guy. Not landing anything, but he definitely is. He's get more into the fight. Big overhand from Yuri that did land. Didn't hurt Pereira, but it did land. It's got Pereira's attention. Pereira's pinned up on the cage right now, kind of threatening some hooks. Pereira eating a couple of short shots. This is not a good.
Oh.
This is a dangerous place to be for both fighters. Yuri really He really needs to do what he's doing right now. He's just throwing a barrage of punches, because the thing is that Pereira is just better at finding his range and shooting Yuri as he's coming in. So what Yuri's doing is that he's creating chaos, and he's just throwing left and right hooks, big overhands and all that, right? All right, Yuri's doing pretty good this round. This is a lot better than the first round. Yuri had a decent end of the first round, but he really didn't do anything on the ground. The majority of the fight was all Pereira, because he dropped Yuri, 2 or 3 times with leg kicks. Yuri doing a little better, but there's a million openings there. I mean, Pereira's got every straight right hand in the world to land.
I think that they both realize that if either one screws up, the other one will probably capitalize on it.
Yeah.
So I think that they're being more cautious than they would otherwise be, even though Yuri has his hands down. Like, he has his hands down, but he's out of range.
Yes. All right, so Pereira's on the fence right now. He is pinned up on the fence. Yuri just pinned Pereira, nothing else other than pinning him. Pereira's gotten out. He's back in the center of the ring. He's pressuring forward with his hands down. I wish he would put his fucking hands up, but I guess he's kind of anticipating the takedowns. All right, let's see. Our stream is fucked up. We need to fix that. We'll be right. Bear with me. I'm fixing it. So what do you think of the fight so far, Bob?
I think it's good. I wasn't expecting it to be so back and forth. I was expecting it to be a little bit more one-sided.
I mean, I feel like you have two strikers in here, but one is a higher level than the other one. All right, we're trying to get this back and fix this. It's fucking up for some reason. All right. Just give me a second. We're listening to some Dawn of the Dead music, which we will be watching on FU Theater very soon. But right now we're watching my internet connection fuck with me of the Dead. All right. Give me a second. I'm fixing it. Bear with me. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Touch me and I'll sue. All right. Give me 1 second. So yeah, I think it would have been awesome if we got to see John Jones versus Stipe, because that was really what we were supposed to see tonight. But John Jones pussied out, as they say. All right. He said he got an injury. I don't think I believe that. I think he's pushing the fight further into the future, just like Tyson Fury is doing to Usyk.
So he can get more steroids under his belt.
Possibly, yeah.
John Jones is just like a despicable human being.
He's probably going to come in all crazy, jacked up. It's going to be insane. What do you think? You think he's going to come in all jacked? I think he is.
Probably.
He's going to look totally different when he comes in.
That man cheats like he lies like a damn rug.
He cheats like the Dickens.
He cheats like a politician.
Well, that's fucked up. That's offensive. That might be actually considered racist.
To who?
I don't know. Sorry, people. I'm fixing it right now. Don't worry. It's going to come back. His fucking feed is messed up. Give me 1 second. It looks like we've come to the end of the... Well, we're looking at Donald Trump right now. All right. It looks like the fight is ended. Holy shit. What the fuck? I'm going to make a wild guess and say it was a knockout. Oh my God. Is this over? What the fuck?
Wow. It looks like it
all right.
Pereira.
We got, I don't know what the fuck happened. We got it back. And now let's listen to this.
Guessing it was Pereira. Won.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I not say that Pereira was going to knock this fucking guy? So Pereira's won by knockout. Damn it. What the fuck? My damn connection went off. This is why we can't stream this shit online, man. It's fine. Okay, so Pereira looked disappointed. It's so weird, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Like the look in his face. He didn't look happy. But Pereira's won by knockout. Let's listen to this midget speak to Pereira. Pereira. I told you guys, this guy Yuri could not find his range. Mm-hmm. He was walking into shots. He's not on that high level like this guy is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. This dude's had 2 fucking titles in 2 different divisions.
In 11 fights.
Yeah, in 11 fights, yeah. This is a sound Pereira made going through the divisions.
Right? He was on a speed run.
Yeah, he's like
Where is he
Mario.
off to next?
He got that star and he was just going through everybody. So he wants to fight Adesanya. Adesanya. We call him Israel Lasagna.
Izzy Lasagna. Oh, God. They're showing, I'm guessing, that the next contender.
That guy, Hill has some of the worst tattoos I've ever seen in my entire life.
He sounds like a slack-jawed buffoon. Let's go run that shit. Shut up.
Subscribe to FUTV. Remember to do it. Yeah.
Is that from a live-action Monsters, Inc.?
I don't know what that is.
That's terrifying looking.
There's a new chicken in town, everyone. So we have ourselves a new light heavyweight champion.
All right, then.
I wasn't surprised, motherfuckers. Right, Nate? Right, Nate? Nate, where are you?
You did call it.
Where are you, Nate? All right, so Nate is not surprised, motherfuckers.
I'm guessing that's his wife and his kid. Oh, his 2 kids.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see the knockout. His body was ready. I saw it coming. It's
Well, he came in there like a goddamn praying
he
mantis.
could not find his range. He needed to start stepping off the line. He was coming in straight lines. If you can't find your range, you cannot come in a straight line. It's the worst thing you could do. You need to start cutting angles and using head movement and getting in close. He did a decent job creating a lot of chaos, but he was coming in straight lines. Where the fuck is this knockout? They're not showing this knockout.
This looks like a cutscene from EA UFC.
It does, doesn't it? It does. What the fuck?
Maybe this isn't real. Maybe this is
20,
all
it's
like
24 hertz.
This is all promo for EA UFC, the new one.
Yeah, this is on the PS17.
Like Dana White's gonna come out and he's gonna be bopping and weaving.
Yeah,
you know how those
it looked
characters
like it looked like a
still.
video game the way Pereira was walking away. So not very surprising finish there. Not an amazing card either. I mean, it's decent if you like seeing knockouts. We had three. What was it? Three knockouts in a
3
row.
or 4.
Yeah, it was a lot of knockouts.
But I also think that if a knockout happens like really early and it's not some like act of God crazy coincidence, that it's maybe not the right matchup. Like if one fighter is just super dominant and very clearly headed in that direction, I kind of think the people who made the fight didn't really think it through, you know?
Where we have the ancestors of Pereira.
It should be more competitive.
There they are. What do you think, Bob?
That's definitely his resting statue face.
It looks a lot like him, yes. His resting statue face. He's very stoic in that way. All right, remember everybody to subscribe to FUTV. I'm gonna say it till I piss you off. I don't care if you're angry. Subscribe already. What the fuck?
Yeah, what he said.
We save dogs. Do you not know this?
One of our dogs has to go get her eyeball put back together
Yeah, she's
on
got what
Wednesday.
they call cherry eye. She's a genetic defect.
She's
What
an
the
abomination, but we love
we
her.
have to fix this fucking dog. The most you can do is subscribe to FUTV. All right? Just do it. I don't care what you think.
She's an abomination, but she's a cute abomination.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. All right, so we're gonna be looking at the schedule. What's the up and coming fights? And then we're gonna be coming back at you guys. But remember, this is FUTV. This is not just a purely sports site. This is a variety channel. So we have all kinds of new upcoming programming. We have a rescoring on FUTV for Andre Ward versus Kovalev 1. And then we also have the next episode of FU Theater coming real soon. We're going to be we might be doing Night of the Living Dead, but I'm going to look at the schedule and see if we can do that. Or,
And then remember, we do other combat sports as well. We
Yes.
don't just do boxing or MMA. We do bare knuckles.
yes, we do
you
all
know.
all kinds of combat sports. And we also have we have the up and coming Trust the Science. What do you think of that, Bob? You excited?
I think you should never trust the science.
Yes, Trust the Science is coming. We got FU Gaming. Me and Bob are going to be trying to beat Double Dragon together. And I'm going to continue my journey in trying to beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I'm doing really good. I'm going to be putting out a chart real soon so I can start checking off all the guys I beat already so far. I think I'm up to Soda Pop right now. Right,
Yeah,
Bob?
I think
Was
that's
I?
where you left off.
Yes, I left off on Soda Pop. I'm going to be beating that game. Don't you doubt me, motherfuckers. Don't you doubt me. Don't you doubt me, mother lovers. And you should love your mothers. She deserves it.
But not biblically.
What do you mean by that?
I'll just let them think about it.
Yes. All right, so we come to the end of the UFC card. We're going to see if we listen to some of the post-fight stuff, if there is any. But yeah, a decent card, I guess. Sorry my graphics weren't working when it comes to the scorecards. It kind of came quick, and I am still working on, resurrecting all the different stuff on the show, different clips. And so a lot of things aren't working right now since I have to recompile all the different things on the channel. But what I have to say about this fight is...
This is a live action shot of...
All right, none of my buttons work here.
This is a live action shot of Yuri.
All right, you got to send me that.
That's
Bob.
how he went into the fight.
I wish we could see this. I'm going to see if we can see this damn replay of this freaking knockout punch. Let's see if we can go on YouTube and if it's on there. I'll flash it real quick. All right, give me 1 second while I look for this. And while I'm looking for this, we're going to be listening to the sweet sounds of Streets of Rage. Or we're listening to Bobby Day. Or rather listen to Bobby Day right now. This is going to be nice and happy while I'm looking for this UFC screen. UFC knockout.
Maybe they're gonna show it now. Looks like they're going back to show some coverage.
All right, they're showing the knockout right now. Let's see. Some short elbows from Pereira. Here it is.
I don't know. That seemed a little early.
It's a
that's
short
a
left
short.
hook. It's a short right hand, and then a short left hook. Short elbows. Yeah, he was rocked and he was dizzy. I guess he was trying to prevent him from getting hit some more. And he might have he could have probably let him go on a little longer than that, maybe, but it wasn't looking too good. Looks like he was going to take more punishment. He was pretty much dazed and rocked and almost basically like more than halfway knocked out. And I mean, Yuri's not really a ground guy, so it wasn't looking. I think he would have just got knocked clean out. That's probably what happened. I mean, it's a decent stoppage. I'd probably like him to. I'd probably like him to go on a little longer than that, but that's it. What do you think?
Well,
Bob?
that was a very efficient fight card.
Yes. It was just a bunch of knockouts.
But that does make me think that, I don't know that the matches were correct because, the knockout should be kind of the exception to the rule, not every single fight. So if every single fight is a knockout, then I think the matchmakers are not paying attention. Because there's so much that goes into a really compelling fight, and I don't think that any of these were like, wow, on the edge of my seat. Ooh, what's gonna happen? They're just kind of like, all right, yeah, well, that was 30 seconds, and then
This was like a classic UFC card where dudes are just getting fucking knocked out in 2 seconds. Decent card, nothing too amazing, just a lot of short fights that ended in quick knockouts. Decent, not anything super amazing. The boxing, what's the up and coming boxing fights we got?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I have to look at the boxing schedule. I know we have I think next week we have Shakur Stevenson is fighting. I think Valdez might be fighting. I don't know if Valdez is fighting. I gotta look into the schedule, and we'll be coming back at you guys soon. I think this is the end of the show. Card's done already. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Bob, can you check it out? We're gonna see if anybody's in the comments. Not, we're gonna be getting out of here. We're going to be doing for the rescoring of the Kovalev versus Andre Ward. We might have some people coming on here and rescoring it with us, and I'll have all the classic FU sports graphics for all of our sports cards to do this rescore properly.
Just your fan club professing their love.
Oh, they hate me still?
Their undying love.
All right, everybody hates me for some odd reason. But that's okay, guys. Just remember.
Like and subscribe.
Fucking subscribe to FUTV. This is where you find this amazing content. Remember, we're coming real soon. It's when do you think we do it, Bob? Would it be a good day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Maybe
We're gonna
Monday.
rescoring. Monday? You think you want to do it on Monday? All right, so I'm going to put it out when we're doing the rescoring. I'll be putting the poster out real soon. We're going to probably be doing both fights, but not the same day. They're going to be separate videos. I think Kovalev was robbed twice, but we're going to be watching that robbery and rescoring it round by round. Me and Bob, FUTV. And we're going to be trying to beat Double Dragon together. Most likely, me and Bob will be tackling the Double Dragon, and I will continue my quest on FU Gaming to complete Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, a game I've never completed. And me and Bob might try to beat Battletoads at some point. Battletoads is probably one of the hardest games ever created. That is a game that can destroy a marriage. It's sort of like me and Bob when we were on a kayak, cursing each other out because what wasn't kayaks? What were they, Bob?
So we were supposed to be going on a glass bottom kayak out in the and a tributary into the ocean, and it turned out to be a canoe, but they gave us kayak paddles in this goddamn canoe, and our seats weren't actually fastened to anything, so we were out in the ocean at night in a storm in a goddamn canoe with the wrong paddles and no attached seats.
Yes, and there was gators in the fucking water. Me and Bob, believe it or not, like to kayak. We're big into kayaking. And so we went out.
We were on the Indian River.
We went into the ocean pretty much in the middle of the night, filled with gators. And
well, the gators and whatnot were on in the Indian River, but we were at the point where the Indian River enters the ocean.
Yes.
So we were right in that brackish water, which is quite turbulent.
Lots of waves.
There was a very large storm coming in.
We almost didn't make it back.
Yeah, that was something.
That was fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on that note, we'll be telling you more about that story in the future on FUTV. I'm going to be fixing a lot of stuff on this show, bro. Sorry we didn't have all of our regular stuff. But Mike Tyson has a message and some other people have messages for you. Are you excited about these messages, Bob?
I'm concerned about these messages.
Damn, just because she's not excited about your messages? What the hell? We've all played Crash Bandicoot. Have you played it?
Yes.
You want me to kill you? You better subscribe to FUTV. You better subscribe. Do it now. Subscribe now. Do it.
That was a lot.
I'm not done yet. Subscribe. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix this damn thing. It keeps looping. All right, Jason, we get it. You want us fucking dead. All right. All right, Bob, we're getting out of here, man. And by man, I mean lady. Bob, what'd you think of this night of fights?
It was efficient.
It's a lot of early knockouts, huh? A lot of early knockouts. We had I think it was 3 or 4 finishes back to back, everything in the first round. I thought this Pereira fight was going to end in the first round, but it didn't. I think if Pereira would have stepped it up, he definitely could have finished him in 1 round. But it didn't happen. It doesn't matter because he still won. I knew he was going to win. I mean, you saw what's his name, Man Bun could not find his range. He was just waiting to get knocked out. I don't know why Pereira wasn't dropping the right straight on him. He had a lot of opportunities to land a million different things on him. But yeah, it's a okay fight. Not as good as it could have been, I guess. What did you think of the main event, Bob?
It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't
on a scale from 1 to 10.
blown.
What would you, of all the fights, all the cards we've seen, what would you rate this?
Every fight I've ever watched ever?
No, of the different MMA fights we've done on this channel.
It's like a 5.25.
Yeah. I'd give it like a 7. It's a decent 7, I guess. Not exactly the best card the UFC has had. The UFC cards have been kind of getting, they're not as good as they used to be. It's really are kind of just milking these cards. I have like 1 or 2 good fights and then a bunch of like not too great fights. But yeah, it's a decent card. But before we go, remember, subscribe to FUTV. We rescue dogs. Don't you know this? We do it all the time. Even if we hate it, we love them and hate them at the same time. Bob, got any closing comments?
Matchmakers. Next time.
What do you mean?
Something compelling, please.
Oh, the matchmakers? Yeah, it's what's kind of crazy is that Pereira is new to the sport, and he still beat the shit out of this guy. But yeah, we're going to be getting out of here, people. From Bob and me, we're wishing you a good night. Have a good night, mother effers. Bob?
Good night.
All right, see you guys later. Have a good night.
Go
See you on
punch
the
some
next
stuff.
one. Remember, subscribe to FUTV. We're going to be doing those rescores. We got a lot more rescores coming. Join us. Maybe you could jump on the panel rescore with us. You ever think of that? You ever think of that when you're just thinking about yourself? That's all you think about. You don't think about our channel. You don't think about our dogs. You don't think about anything but yourself. You're selfish. Fuck you. But we love you and have a good night.
Good night.